Hello and welcome to part 1 of this course. In this lesson we're going to be looking at the parts of the guitar, the acoustic guitar and the electric guitar. Let's dive in. So we have 3 main parts of the acoustic guitar. Starting from the top we have the head, then in between we have the neck. This is the head, this is the neck, and the rest of this is the body of the guitar. Alright, so moving on to the head, we have these 6 tuning things that we see here, these metallic knobs that we see. These are called the tuning keys. We use them for either tightening or loosening the strings. So the part where these keys connect up here, where these strings are wound, these metallic pieces are called the tuning pegs. This is where we wound the strings of the guitar. After the head, we have this vertical piece of plastic. This is called the nut. Now the nut holds the strings on top. It holds the strings firm so they're not moving up and down. So moving on to the neck, we have the front part of the neck. The front part of the neck is called the fretboard. This is where you put your fingers when you're playing the guitar. So we have on the fretboard, we have these metallic vertical wires that you see. These are called the fret wires, the vertical ones. Now the gap from the nut and the first fret wire, these divisions that you see are called frets. So we have the first fret, we have second fret, third fret, and so on. Now we have these little circles that you see on the third, fifth, and so on. These are called the fret markers. They are used for 2 things basically. First is for decoration, obviously some are different. And second is to guide you on the fretboard. They help you know where you are, on which fret that you are on the fretboard. Alright, moving on to the body of the guitar. We have, this is the entire part is the body. We have this opening here called the sound hole. This is where the sound comes out when you're playing. This back metallic, rather wooden piece here is called the bridge. This is the bridge of the guitar. Now, after the bridge, on top of the bridge, you still see a plastic right here, vertically. This is called the saddle. Now the saddle holds the strings. It provides, just similar to the nut, it holds the strings above the fretboard. Now the saddle holds the strings before they enter inside the guitar. So we have these 6 sort of things. Now these are called the bridge pins. They anchor the strings into the guitar so they're not moving outside when you're playing. Alright, so that's the acoustic guitar. Let's move on to my electric guitar and I'll show you that. Now the electric guitar is not very different from the acoustic. As you can see, most of the parts that we covered are still the same. The part that I want us to focus on is basically 2 parts. There's what they call the electronics and the controls. The electronics is what you see, just like on the acoustic guitar where we had a sound hole where the sound comes from. On the electric guitar we have these sort of metallic things that you see here. These 2, these are called the pickups. They're like the microphones of the guitar. They basically pick up the vibrations from the strings and transfer them to the speaker that you're using to play. So this is the front pickup, this is the bridge pickup. Now to the controls, we have this knob that you see here. This is called the pickup selector switch. Now this selects between which pickups that you're using at any point in time. If you put it all the way to the front, it means you're using the front pickup only. So this bridge pickup is disconnected. So if you bring it to the middle, it means you're using both pickups at the same time. If you take it all the way to the back, it means you're using only the bridge pickup and the front pickup is disconnected. Now all these have differences in how it sounds. So we will try it out later as we connect to the speaker. Now moving on to the knobs, we have this first knob here. This is the volume knob for the front pickup. If you turn it all the way down, you'll have no signal. Then if you turn it all the way up, you'll have maximum output. Now this is the volume knob for the bridge pickup. Like the same, turn it all the way down, nothing. Turn it all the way up. Now these 2 are called tone knobs. It's basically like treble to your sound. As we said, we shall cover the sound and we shall be able to try out these different variations. So this is the tone knob for the front pickup and this is the tone knob for the bridge pickup. And then this whole part is the bridge system. As you can see, it's different from the acoustic guitar, but it's still the same idea. And then this this plastic, black piece of plastic is called the pick guard. It basically protects your guitar from getting scratched when you're playing. Alright, so those are the parts of the electric guitar basically. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comments below and I'll be sure to answer them.